We're a very tech-friendly campus.
I use the technology here on campus constantly, every day, every class.
The project that I proposed was the Mobile Computing Laboratory, McLab for short, using those same technologies in new ways to collaborate.
To make that more available to faculty who are looking to develop new ideas for mobile technologies.
When I hear an idea as a panelist for Shark Tank, it's really cool to see other people thinking in creative ways. Where do people and technology intersect?
They can join a tour using a robot.
So this is the Business Engagement Center.
And so they can follow the tour guide around, they can see what the tour guide's pointing out, they can ask questions. Because we got the funding from the Shark Tank, we have the ability to buy and try things that we wouldn't have otherwise.
We invite businesses to...
We have a telepresence robot right now in the College of Business here at Winona State. Think of it as an iPad on a Segway. The College of Business is looking at Double Robotics robot to do tours.
People always look at you like, what's that robot doing here?
Potential students that maybe live a long ways from here that don't want to make the drive, can't make the drive, can just hop on an iPad, hop on a laptop.
It's a lot more of a personal experience because you have the freedom, the mobility to move around, and you're not just tied to one stationary point.
What's that room with the glass windows and the ticker inside?
It's got live, up-to-date ticker symbols scrolling across the wall, which is pretty cool. It's different, but it's also kind of cool in a way because the robot can follow you.
It is a really convenient alternative.
It's cool.
So Patterson's case made it to the Supreme Court where he claimed the state of Colorado.
Another project that we're looking at in the McLab is whether or not high-end tablets can replace laptops. Some are faculty that are using them and some are staff. Majority of people find them very functional.
I saw that it would be a good time for me to try to utilize the iPad being more of a paper-like form factor. With that bigger size, it felt more like I was reading from a real sheet of paper. It became a lot more powerful, and so I finally felt that it was time to begin that transition to seeing how much I could use an iPad and not use the laptop.
Tether the tablet to the projector and then use something like a smartphone as a remote.
And so that way I can scroll and see sort of a mini presenter view. It's pretty seamless.
But it untethers you and you can then move around the classroom and you can get closer to the students.
It's part of my style to want to move around.
We're looking at the iPad Pro and using the Apple Pencil with it. And the Apple Pencil is a very high-end stylus.
A way for students to be able to submit assignments electronically.
Another project that we're looking at right now is the swivel lecture capture robot. And they're just a small device, and you stick an iPad in the top of it. There's a little microphone that has a marker built into it. Whoever has that microphone, the swivel will follow that person around the room. By finding ways to incorporate newer technologies into the classroom, we can then produce graduates that are more employable. The schools win because our reputations improve. The employers win because they don't have to spend as much time training. And first and foremost, most importantly of all, the students win.
How do you reserve the study rooms?
Because they can get out there and truly compete in the marketplace.
Winona has quite a few of these on campus.